Greetings, everyone. Today we're going to continue our reading of the Rūpaaññāṇasuttaṃ, the second sentence. Attako vachagoto paribhajako, yena bhagava tenupasankami, upasankamitva bhagavata sadhing samodhi. Then the wanderer Vachagota approached the Blessed One. After he approached him, he exchanged greetings with the Blessed One. Attako, usually taken together just to mean then. So before the sutta set up the fact that the Blessed One is living in Savatthi, now, or then, we have this wanderer, this wandering ascetic, this paribhajako, who may or may not be a follower of the Buddha. We don't know at this point. Later on, we will find he's not actually a follower of the Buddha, but he obviously holds the Buddha in some esteem and has gone to him to ask a question, at least in this sutta. Then, paribhajako, the wanderer, and this is in apposition, so this is a nominative, masculine, singular, and then we have this name, Vachagota. In English, these O's usually get turned into Us, just like Buddho, the nominative singular, turns into Buddha. So the wanderer, Vachagota. Now here, this is a little idiomatic. We have the verb upasankami, or upasankamati would be the present tense. The verb we have here, upasankami, is the third person singular aorist active indicative. And very often, the verb means to draw near. Very often what we get is tena upasankami, and the tena and upasankami join together to become ten upasankami. And before that, a correlative or a relative clause of yena and some nominative. Then the wanderer Vachagota approached to that place where the Blessed One was. A little more idiomatically in English, simply, then the wanderer Vachagota approached the Blessed One. Then we have another form of upasankamati. This one is the absolutive, upasankamitva. So this is a form of the verb that never changes. So the issue with absolutives is the way they relate to the main verb is they show something that happens before the main verb in the clause. And so in a very wooden, literal sense, we could say, having approached, he exchanged greetings, samodhi, with sadhing bhagavata, with the Blessed One. And here, I should say that in the previous clause, bhagava is the nominative. We had that in the first sentence as well, from Bhagavant, the Blessed One. Here, bhagavata is the instrumental, and often we will find sadhing, meaning with, together with, essentially a preposition which follows the noun, a postposition, if you will. We realize that upasankamitva happens before the main verb samodhi. Now, in English, we can put finite verbs together. We could say something like, she went to the store, then she went to get her car washed, then she went to pick up her friend, and they went to see a movie. But in Pali, that isn't possible. To explain or to have a sequence of events, there can be the last verb can be in a finite form, like here we have the aorist. Before that, we would need forms of the absolutive. Also possibly a past participle, which I think we'll see in the next sentence or so. So the reason I bring that up is we can very woodenly translate this as having approached he exchanged greetings with the Blessed One. Or we could just say in English, he approached and then exchanged greetings with the Blessed One. And in this particular case, since the Upasankamittva repeats the Upasankami, which happened immediately previous, we could possibly just say that Vacchagoto approached the Blessed One and then exchanged greetings with the Blessed One. Samodhi is the aorist active indicative third person singular. The dictionary form of the verb samodhati, and this verb means to greet, to exchange, usually to exchange greetings with. This is sort of another stock phrase that we often hear. So that wraps up today's reading. Please tune in tomorrow for the next installment, the next sentence of this sutta.